Okay, now we're going to make fettuccine Putanesca, which is a dish from Argentina, which reflects the heavy Italian immigration in Argentina in late 19th, early 20th century that my students have been learning about. This is a very simple sauce. I think pretty helpful as well. So we're gonna start with olive oil, or extra virgin olive oil, or as we say in the business, EVU. And we're going to saute some garlic and some anchovies. Anchovies are optional. If you don't, it gives them a nice zing. I think it's good to use. And then we're going to go in there with some tomatoes and other things. So we've got a little bit of fire going on that. We'll brown that up a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm using canned tomatoes for this dish because we're not exactly in tomato season right now. And canned tomatoes are riper than fresh tomatoes right now. So we'll go with that. So this will take canned tomatoes. It will also take tomato puree for the texture of it. It'll have also olives and capers. So capers are a different sort of thing many people haven't had before. They're basically the seed of a flower that's picked and pickled. Used in French cooking frequently. And in Italian cooking. So we've got our garlic is browning up pretty good here. Then we're going to move in with some tomatoes. Mix that up a little bit. This particular recipe doesn't call for onions, which I think is interesting, but it'll be okay with onions. Then some diced tomatoes. It's basically 2 tomatoes worth of diced tomatoes. I'm going to add in some tomato puree, carefully measured like usual. And then we're going to bring that up to a boil a little bit, let that cook. Meanwhile, we're going to prepare our mushrooms, which I've left over here. Put mushrooms in. So a little knife skill here. If you can learn to use a knife where you put your finger on the side of it, not all the way down, of course, but then you have better lateral control over it. Right? So we'll use some sliced mushrooms for this dish. This is going to go over fettuccine in the end, which is another classic Italian pasta. And we'll be making that fettuccine from scratch in a matter of moments. So we'll go on with our mushrooms now. Let those cook. It would have been okay to add these in the saute as well. Maybe a little better even, but this will be okay. So other things that go in this are the capers and the olives. So we're going to put some. I'm not positive, but I think that the reason why it's called Putanesca is related to the olives, but who knows? Olives are, of course, very common in Italy as well. We're going to slice these puppies up a little bit. Add them to them. You know, I mean, I'm not giving you any measurements because honestly, you know, you can help whatever you like. You like more olives, use more olives. You like fewer olives, you don't like olives at all, don't put any olives in, right? So, to each their own, right? So we'll slice these up. You can buy them sliced also, I suppose. But honestly, fresher this way. Get a few. I'm getting impatient. A few black olives to add to the mix. And we'll go to that. Right in like that. And then we've got these capers, which are will add a nice little zing. Especially if you add a little bit of the juice in there as well. It's kind of lemony. Little capers in here. I'm feeling like it's a little thick, so we're going to thin it out a wee bit. Very simple sauce, really. Then we just need to season it a wee bit with salt and pepper. So I like to use a little kosher salt. and a little black pepper. And then we'll let it cook for, let it cook down for about half an hour or so. Get it stirred in there. Probably add some fresh parsley after a while as well. It'll be good. So this is pretty healthful. It's a very low fat, right? And it has a lot of flavor in it. So we'll let that cook down. And in the meantime, we'll get ready to make our fresh pasta, our fettuccine.